I've done a lot of things early in the morning, but I've never made a video at 4:10 a.m. Wanted to get ahead of this. Kind of already knew this was going to happen. And yes, the beard is blue. I was doing a test run, was just about to hop in the shower. Shout out to my guy, Braylon, who's also up. As I'm sure 90% of Detroit Lions fans are still up this morning. My eyes are heavy and I'm about to go to bed. But before I do that, I'm going to get you guys this video. According to Ian Rappaport, dropping stuff early in the morning, says, hashtag Lions DJ Reader attempting to return from a significant quad injury is not quite ready to return to play. Sources say next week is a more realistic timeline. Now, we kind of expected that today. I know Dan Campbell was saying that it's a possibility that he could play. But you know what was crazy, man? I never believed. I really didn't believe him. He had me going, but I in the back of my mind, I didn't believe him because the Detroit Lions do not rush players back. They just don't. So there's no need to rush him back. And guess what? If he's not ready next week, he won't play. They said when they signed DJ Reader, they always had Tampa Bay as the target date, but that's not in stone either. And when we made a video earlier this afternoon about the Chris Smith being signed to the active roster and the elevation of Kyle Pico, I knew at that point, I was 95% sure that DJ Reader was not going to play. So not a big deal. We expected this completely, and I expect those other two guys to step up. But shout out to Ian Rappaport, man, early in the morning. I'm sure most of the NFL fan base cannot sleep, especially if if your team has not played yet. So DJ Reader not going to play. It's looking like 99.9% he's not going to play, and that's okay because we saw what happened to Jordan Love last night. We definitely don't want to rush anybody back, and like we've seen with Hendon Hooker, Jamison Williams, Emmanuel Mosley, we're not going to rush guys back if they're not ready. We're in this thing for the long haul. We're trying to win in December and January. A thing about September football is pretty much the preseason for the starters because most of our starters, if not all of them, have not played. As a matter of fact, I don't think any starter played any game during the preseason. So the first month, September, is like the preseason for all these guys. Let this guy heal. And if he's not ready next week, let him sit. Let him sit. If push came to shove, they'll put him on IR, open a spot for somebody else for those 4 weeks. But DJ Reader, look for him to potentially return during Tampa Bay in week 2, which was always the Detroit Lions timeline. And there you have it, man. So now I can, it's just crazy, man. I literally was about to get in the shower. I check my phone. I see a direct message from Braylon because my phone is on Do Not Disturb. And that's the first thing that pops out. And I check it and I'm like, did this just drop? I'm still up. I'm sure 90% of the Lions fan base is still up. So let me make this video, man. So DJ Reader will not be in tomorrow's game. We're looking like, according to Ian Rappaport, I'm sorry, bro. Ian Rappaport, it's late, it's early, I'm sleepy, but this is what I do, right? This is what I do. DJ Reader probably will not play, which we kind of knew, but we kind of got our hopes up because of Dan Campbell. Come on, Campbell. Come on, man. And this is what I be talking about, man, about like coach speak, GM speak. Like you can't really buy into it because it's a lot of like, it's like a wood chipper, man. Like you put in some stuff, like it's like it sometimes it doesn't hold any weight. But we kind of knew that though. We already knew he wasn't going to play. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How many hours of sleep are you going to get tonight? Or should I say this morning? But again, we will be live at 4:30 during the pregame tailgate. I will be heading down to Ford Field after that. And then we'll be live at 12:30. Again, the stream is set for 12:30 tomorrow morning. If I'm not home, if it's not started at 12:30, that means I'm not home yet. So when I get home, we'll be on. Let me know in the comments, man. Do y'all still want the phone lines open? Because I'm thinking it's going to be late. We got to get up early. I got to turn around and get up and take my kid to school at 6. We got to get up at 6 o'clock. I'm probably going to get up at 5:45. So, yeah, it's going to be a long 48 hours. But you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Football is back tonight. It's crazy.